Now we're going to talk about something that's really important. We live here in the desert and those temperatures are hot. So when have you checked your air conditioning? Do you wait to the last minute? I hope not. We have got Jeff Carmichael here. He's the Vice President of REIIS Air. Nice to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me.
You're going to give us some insight because sometimes people wait to the last minute and then they wind up having to buy a brand new unit, which is horrible.
Right.
So let's talk about, first and foremost, you give a free home evaluation. Now, when you say free, some people get you in the door and then they say, but you got to pay for this, this, and this. So explain your free home evaluation.
Well, it allows us to guide the homeowner to what services we offer. So, you know, as far as air conditioning, there's a lot of different maintenances that you can do, different maintenance plans. Not every air conditioning is the same. So we like to get eyes on the air conditioning unit, find out a little bit about the service history, look at the size and the age, and then we're able to tell you what services we can best help you with.
I know, because there are some houses when you drive around the valley, you see those really old units sitting on the top.
Yeah.
But you know, you service everything. So tell us first and foremost a little bit about REIIS Air, who you guys are, so people can utilize your services.
Yeah, so we're all about energy efficiency. So we started that side of the business doing insulation, sealing up duct systems. Then we got into the air conditioning side. So we really take a whole house approach to air conditioning, not just looking at the box outside, but looking at how different components of your home will affect your utility bills or the hot and cold spots in your house, and that type of service.
So how often should someone actually contact an air conditioning, provider and say, I need to have it checked? Should it be twice a year, 3 times a year?
We recommend twice a year, once in the fall and once in the spring. So we want to check to make sure you're going to get through the spring, get through the summer, and then once it comes to fall and the air conditioning's off, we want to make sure everything's lined up for your heating.
Now, installation is key, and a lot of people have, older homes, and you need to just, reseal those windows and things. So what are some of the tips you would give a homeowner if you are looking at installation?
We're going to want you to be at 12 to 13 inches worth of insulation up in your attic. So when we go up into the attic, we're going to be taking measurements throughout, and then show you the pictures of what's up there.
Yeah, we got a picture right here. Nice that you're explaining things as you go along. Look at that. That's a dirty job, though, right?
Yeah. So.
But you got to get it done.
Somebody has to do it.
You got to get it done. Talk to me about the duct system, because you say the duct system, but what does that actually mean? Yeah,
so that's where all the cold air is delivered throughout the house, and duct systems are where you're going to get your comfort from. So your air conditioning provides the cold air, but it's delivered through the ductwork. So we want to make sure it's sized and designed properly, and also that it's sealed properly, so that you're not blowing cold air up into your attic.
Have you had some major disasters now that the heat is really starting to crank up here in the valley? You've seen some, I'm sure you see a lot of crazy things.
We do see a lot of crazy things, but that's our job, to make sure everything's cool and comfortable and under control. And
the worst thing you can tell someone is, oh, you got to buy a new unit, right? Because they're pretty expensive.
They are. So they are expensive to purchase, but that's why we offer a lot of different financing programs with 0%, no down. So that provides some relief. So.
And the newer units now are, like you were saying, more energy efficient.
Absolutely.
So it does really help service your home a lot better, so you can keep the cost down with all your other bills.
Correct. Yep.
I love that. This is cool. All right, let's talk about some of the basic things that people need to keep in mind, because like I said, sometimes people don't call you until the last minute when something has gone wrong, instead of doing that preventative maintenance. So what are some basic things we can do just to stay on top of it throughout the year?
Yeah, so the easiest thing to do is replace your air filters once a month, right?
Oh, so once a month you have to do that? Well, okay, I need to get on that.
Even if they don't look dirty, they're dirt particles and dust particles are hard to see. So just replace it once a month. That's going to allow your air conditioning system to breathe properly, and that's going to prevent some minor wear and tear and breakdowns that don't need to happen.
That's nice. All right, now I also want to know, because a lot of times you call a place. Now, do you guys come within the hour? How does your contact information work with
Yeah, so if you give us a call, we'll get you scheduled accordingly, and we have a 1-hour service window. So we'll be scheduled between 8 and 9 or 11 and 12, and then my technicians always give you a call on their way. So.
I love that. So again, we want everybody to know that they should get certain areas in their home checked for the installation, especially because this time of year, if you don't have the proper installation, you're just wasting money.
Exactly.
And we don't want you to waste money. And if you do need a new unit, REIIS Air can come out ahead of time, and you can tell them all the things that they could have done preventively, or the things they can still do, probably not to even have to change out that unit.
Absolutely.
And save them some money. Well, we appreciate you being here.
Thanks for having me.
This is fantastic. Great stuff to know. Do not wait till the last minute. Give REIIS Air a call if you want to check out some more information. Just go to our website. We're going to have a link there with all the details, so you'll be in the know. It's aztv.com. More of Arizona Daily Mix when we get back. Thanks.